Randy, you took a little bit different route. So you came from corporate sales, which we'll get into more how that maybe has helped you in commercial business. But basically left a corporate sales career and kind of dove into pickup and delivery. So how did you make that decision? How'd you land there?
Sure. So I worked in the corporate world with a Fortune 15 brand running national sales organizations. As part of that, it got to a point in time which it was obvious to me I needed to kind of look at something a little bit different. And my cousin lives down the street from me. He stopped by one night and I said, "Hey, I'm going to end up doing something at the end of this year." It's probably March of, I think, 2021. And once I said that, he said, "Well, I've got some ideas. Let me get back with you." He came back and sat down with me a couple of weeks later, and he said he had, a couple of laundry mats, and he was wanted to look into wash dry fold, and thought it was a pretty big opportunity. So I started to go online, do a little bit of research, and in doing so, found that it was a real business. It was something that was rapidly growing, and uh, it was something that I thought I could do. So as part of that, we opened our doors, let's say July of 2021. And in doing so, our first large client was a mobile glamping service. So they were mobile Airbnbs, and they had a semi truck full of linens that they needed cleaned. And they picked up the phone and called us, and I didn't know enough to say no at that point. And so we had probably 15 people in the laundromat folding with 5 folding tables, not knowing that's a big mistake because you've got a bunch of people walking around. So we learned the hard way. So the net is more and more of different types of customers. So we do residential, we do commercial, we do hospitality, we do banquets, we do a whole bunch of different line items. I want to be opportunistic. I want to grow where the opportunity is. The route thing is a very interesting observation that Rob made, and I agree with it. The most challenging part of this business, pickup and delivery specifically, is the logistics associated with the business. In fact, you said 24 hours. We do not do 24 hours because we're not looking for an emergency every night. So if we pick something up on Monday, we deliver it on Wednesday. And if that meets the customer's needs, great. But we're not going to be in that every night staffing emergency. We're going to have the next day to sort things out, to move things along, and then obviously return them to the customer. So did I answer your question there, Danielle?
Yes, you did. So you do some residential pickup and delivery, and it seems that many people sort of start self-serve, and that next step is wash, dry, fold, maybe drop off, and then maybe they think they're going to get into pickup and delivery. And commercial is usually kind of everyone sort of wants it, but that can be a whole different ball game.